Hey you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kim. I blog at Salvaged Living, where I do lots of easy DIY and home decor for a life and home redeemed. And today I have 3 really fun projects for you guys. I hope that if you enjoy these projects, you will consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. We also have a text number that you can join if you want to know about the latest projects or when I go live on different social media. That phone number is 214-206-3675. Just send me a text and say hey, and you'll get onto the text list. It's a lot of fun. We also have special incentives and prizes and things for people on the text list. So today we're going to do 3 Halloween projects that are predominantly from dollar store items, but they don't look dollar store at all. So one of the first ones we're going to talk about is this little skull that we got from the dollar store. He gets a full transformation and looks completely different. I think this is a really fun project that you guys are going to enjoy. And once again, it's simple because I like really easy crafts and design ideas. One of the other projects we're going to do today involves napkins. This is one of the napkins that we're going to use to make a cute little decor piece for Halloween that I think you'll like. It has a little finishing touch to it that's a little different than the traditional kind of little items that you see that are similar. So I think it's a really fun, unique project that you can actually adapt to other times of the year and not just Halloween. This same idea or concept for a craft could be year-round for different holidays, for everyday decor. So I want you guys to use your imagination and take these ideas and run with them for other holidays. And the next thing we're going to do is a little painting project. It's going to be one of these kind of masks that you can find at the Dollar Tree and lots of different dollar stores. I'm not going to use these masks exactly, but it's a fun makeover. It's realistic looking decor instead of like cutesy Halloween decor. I think you're going to like it. And once again, it's an idea that you can use throughout the year whenever you see these masks to adapt to your holidays or everyday decor. So I hope you guys get tons of fun, good ideas. Please don't forget to subscribe if you do. I can't wait to hear at the end which project is your favorite. We have this video timestamped, so you're able to go to each project individually if you want to, or please just watch the whole thing all the way through. So thanks for hanging out with us today and enjoy these projects. Let's go ahead and dig in. This is a fun little DIY craft you can use with napkins. Simply get a block of wood, scrap piece of wood, and paint it in white and yellow. This particular napkin is going to be the middle part of our candy corn. It's orange, so you can mix this up to use whatever napkin you have on hand. Remember, when you use a napkin to decoupage, you want to paint underneath it, because whatever color you paint underneath it will show through the napkin. Go ahead and paint the back side and use a solid napkin on the back so that you have a 2-sided shelf sitter, which is perfect for any type of hot chocolate bar or 3D thing that you can see the back side of. Use your Mod Podge to adhere your napkins. Use some stamps to type something funny on it, and then get some wooden beads and tie them off on a wire garland. I used a little bit of newspaper and some ribbons to make little tassels to add to the end, and you have yourself a really cute decorative shelf sitter. This animal mask was a lot of fun to make. It's a simple dollar store find, and you can just recreate these little kids masks to look a little more adult, a little more realistic, and a lot better for your decor. You can follow this tutorial if you wanted to paint a fox. I take away all the fun glittery part just to recreate a more realistic animal. I suggest looking up whatever animal it is you want to paint on Google and just try to mimic what you see online. You can mix your colors to make it fit however you want. Just make sure you sand that glitter off and then just layer your colors. That's the way to get an animal to look really realistic, is to use dimension. So build the colors up, layer them over and over, add a little glitter, add a little shimmer, and just build with a dry sponge brush. If you don't like a part, paint over it, just until you get it right. An easy tip for noses and whiskers is to use the very end of a paintbrush and to just dip the tip of your paintbrush into the black paint and streak it across, and it makes a nice fine line kind of grooves the paint a little bit and gives it a little bit of a dimension. My favorite thing to do with these little masks is to stick them in a plant as a cute little planter adornment. I had a lot of fun with this skull craft. This was just a cheap plastic dollar store skull. We're going to make it into a little bit of a planter. So we did some surgery on it by cutting a hole in its head, and then we were going to make it look like cement. So I didn't have a cement color, I just made my own, and I actually think that turned out better. Once again, you're going to want to like have a lot of dimension to anything that you're doing. So just mix a parchment color, which is like an off-white, a little bit of gray, and a little bit of brown. Just layer the colors. I splattered a little bit of brown on there. Get darker colors in the eye sockets and around the teeth and the nose. You're going to want to fill this with some rocks or rice or sand to weigh down the skull because it's too light for the flowers, and then put some floral foam on the inside. Just cut some grasses or dried things, or things that will dry nicely, I guess I should say, in from your yard, and use that to create a little arrangement out of the top of the skull. And then use skeleton pieces, paint them with the same concrete concept as you did the skull. Let those dry, and then attach them with wire and stick them all through the little arrangement. You can have just a little exploding head of bone pieces and arms and legs and hands for a fun holiday centerpiece or shelf sitter. Put it on your mantle or on your sideboard and have some really beautiful, inexpensive DIY decor for Halloween. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed those 3 Halloween projects. They were pretty simple, weren't they? I would love to hear in the comments which one was your favorite, or if you've tried any of these. You can always shoot me a message and show me, because I love to see the things that you guys create. Don't forget to join the text list, 214-206-3675. Hit subscribe, and if you really enjoyed this video, I would love a like and maybe ring that bell for me. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and we will see you next time.